Hey guys, in today's video, we are going to be talking about our first step in building our dog's recall. That means coming when called. If your dog is out in your backyard and you are calling them from the door over and over again and they are not listening to you at all, this game is going to start fixing that problem. So right now I have my dog's collar on. I have some treats, and that's really all you need. You're shedding like crazy, buddy. Um, I don't keep my dog's collar on all the time. So if my dogs are just lounging around in the house, they don't have a collar on. But if we are going for a walk, then I put their collar on. So I will teach you a couple of different ways to play this game. It's called the collar grab game. And I think both ways, getting your dog used to and appreciating both ways of playing this game is beneficial for multiple reasons. There have been many times where I have been in some type of situation where my dog is not wearing their collar, so I have to grab them by the scruff. And I don't want them to think that me grabbing them by the scruff is an awful thing. I want them to be excited about it, or even come up to me and be like, hey, can you grab my collar? Hey, can you grab my neck? And think that it's so rewarding. So the first thing we're going to do, our step one, is going to be having our dog with their collar on. And it's so simple. We have our treat pouch. We are going to grab the dog's collar, yes, and then deliver a treat. And then we'll let go of the collar. You can do this sitting down, standing up, laying down. There was one time, yes, when I was sick, and this was the only thing I was able to practice with my dogs. I was so sick, just laying on the couch, doing absolutely nothing, but it felt like I was dying. I wasn't, but that's how it feels when you're sick, yes. And so I just did collar grabs with my dogs. 5 collar grabs, done, you're trained. That's what I can do for that day. And that's perfectly fine, yes. Another very important thing to remember is that I have no treats in my hands. So I grab their collar, still no treats, say my marker word, yes. Then I reach for a treat and deliver it. A lot of people will have a treat already in their hand, yes, and do one of those numbers where they are feeding their dog as they're grabbing them. That's fine, but the dog ends up only paying attention to the food that's getting shoved in their mouth. They're not really paying attention to the fact that the collar grab, yes, is what predicts that your yes and treat are going to follow. Yes. Right, so the next thing we're gonna do is work on our scruff. Oh, wait, for the collar grab, make sure you practice with both hands, grabbing the collar with both hands, and also grabbing all around the collar. Some dogs really don't like this picture of going above their head to grab them. And that's really scary for some dogs. So it's really important that you practice grabbing all around their collar with both hands so that they get used to and start to appreciate being grabbed from anywhere and from any direction. Yes, good boy. All right, so now we're on to the scruff grab. That was a big burp, buddy. The scruff grab is the exact same thing. We're not going to be hard, mean, or anything like that. We'll be real gentle. We're just going to grab some of their scruff. Yes. Most dogs have a lot of extra skin right here anyways from when they were puppies and their mom would carry them around by their scruff. So it's real easy to grab a whole chunk of just loose skin, real easy and not in a mean way or hurting them in any way. Yes, good boy. Yes. Yes. And again, I've had to use this in situations where maybe my dog slips out of their collar, or maybe they didn't have a collar on and they ran out the front door. Then I'm able to call my dog back and grab them by their scruff to lead them inside. Good. We'll work on that part later. For right now, all you really need to practice is, where'd you go? Hi. is grabbing that scruff, yes, marking it with our yes, and then delivering that treat. Super easy game. I tell my clients that practice this, take 5 treats, and then do 5 collar grabs, scruff grabs, or a mix of both, and then you're done. Keep it easy, keep it simple, and keep it fun for your dog. So if your dog is really nervous about you going over their head, maybe start at the side and then slowly progress more and more over their head. Or you can also use higher value treats. Right now I have, I don't even know what, a mix of some random stuff that I bought from the pet store. I don't have kibble this time, so it is higher value than just kibble. Another treat I use all the time is blueberries. Blueberries are so small, it's easy just to grab one and they don't spend a lot of time chewing it, and we can move on to the next repetition. Especially if you have multiple dogs, counting out treats will make it real easy to rotate through all of the dogs. All right, this is your first step in building your recall. It goes so fast and it is so easy. We have so much fun doing it. Stay tuned for the next video, post every Friday. And then also check out my online course, Positive Focus. In Positive Focus, we go over the collar grab and so many other progressions and in so much more detail than I was able to give you here. And plus, you get unlimited support from me, and I am working on building a community that you can post your wins, your struggles, and everything, plus get discounts and all other fun stuff. I will have all of the links in the description below. Have a great day, guys. Keep on training. Paw. Yes, good boy.